Welcome to the vibrant streets of New York City, where food carts, bustling restaurants, and iconic dishes like pizza and pastrami sandwiches paint a delicious picture of this culinary paradise. Hey foodies, welcome back to the Quick Advisors, where we're diving into the ultimate culinary adventure in New York City, a city where every bite tells a story. From legendary delis to Michelin-starred restaurants, NYC's food scene is a melting pot of flavors that'll leave you hungry for more. Buckle up, because today we're counting down the top 20 must-eat foods and restaurants you have to try when you visit the Big Apple. Let's kick things off with a true NYC icon. First up, we're at Katz's Deli on the Lower East Side, where the pastrami on rye is nothing short of legendary. This smoky, tender, melt-in-your-mouth sandwich is piled high on rye bread, served with a side of nostalgia in this 1888-founded deli. You can grab a seat, soak in the chaotic charm, and even share this massive portion with a friend. Did you know Katz is shot to fame with that scene from When Harry Met Sally? I'll have what she's having, and trust me, you'll want it too. The most epic moment taking that first bite, it's like a flavor explosion that's been perfected for over a century. Fun fact, Katz's has been slinging these sandwiches since the Iceland brothers opened it in 1888, and it's still a cornerstone of NYC's Jewish deli culture. Next, we're at Joe's Pizza in Greenwich Village, the OG spot for that classic New York slice, thin, greasy, and perfectly foldable. Since 1975, you can grab a quick slice, watch the pizza masters at work, or just vibe with locals who swear by Joe's. It's been in movies like, and talk about a cultural legend, the epic experience, folding that slice in half and taking a cheesy, crispy bite on the go, just like a true New Yorker. Founded by Joe Pozio, Joe's has grown from this tiny shop to a mini empire, and they're still using that same killer recipe. Now we're at Russ Daughters on the Lower East Side for the ultimate bagel with lox and cream cheese. This fourth-generation shop serves chewy bagels topped with smoky salmon and a rich spread, pure NYC perfection. You can browse their appetizing counter, sample other Jewish specialties, or grab a coffee to go. Fun fact, it started as a pushcart in 1907. The epic moment, that first bite where the flavors just melt together. Since Joel Russ opened it in 1914, this place has been a love letter to NYC's Jewish heritage, and it's still family-run. Time for dessert at Junior's in Times Square, where their creamy, dense cheesecake is literally world-famous. You can savor a classic slice, try flavored versions, or pair it with coffee in this iconic diner vibe. They ship this cheesecake nationwide. Yeah, it's good. The epic experience, digging into a generous slice and tasting that perfect balance of tangy and sweet. Since Harry Rosen opened Junior's in Brooklyn in 1950, it's gone from a small spot to a global brand, and that cheesecake, still the star of the show. For a true NYC street food fix, we're at Gray's Papaya on the Upper West Side, serving all-beef hot dogs with their famous papaya juice. It's cheap, quick, and oh so New York. Grab the recession special for 2 dogs and a drink. The special became a cultural hit during tough economic times, and it's still a steal. The epic moment, biting into that snappy hot dog with mustard and kraut, washed down with tropical juice. Founded in 1973 by Nicholas Gray, Gray's is a budget-friendly legend that's been feeding New Yorkers for decades. Get ready for a game-changer at Dominique Ansel Bakery in Soho. The Cronut, a croissant donut hybrid that's crispy, creamy, and totally iconic. You can line up early for monthly flavors, watch the baking magic, or try other pastries like the DKA. When it launched in 2013, people were reselling Cronuts on eBay for $50 a pop. Crazy, right? The epic experience is biting into that flaky, cream-filled masterpiece. It's pure bliss. Created by chef Dominique Ansel, this pastry sparked a global craze and put this bakery on the world map. Next stop, Magnolia Bakery in the West Village for their dreamy banana pudding layered with vanilla pudding, fresh bananas and Nilla wafers. You can grab a cup to go try their famous cupcakes or soak in the cozy vibe of this NYC staple. It's shot to fame after Carrie loved it, and you will too. The epic moment, digging into that creamy, nostalgic pudding, it's comfort food heaven. Since Elisa Torrey and Jennifer Appel opened it in 1996, Magnolia's gone global, but this pudding keeps folks coming back. We're at the Grand Central Oyster Bar, inside the stunning Grand Central Terminal for their Manhattan Clam Chowder, a spicy tomato-based bowl packed with fresh clams and veggies. You can slurp oysters, dine under those gorgeous vaulted ceilings, or explore the historic terminal. Those ceilings, designed by Rafael Guastavino, they're an architectural masterpiece. The epic experience is savoring that warm chowder in this iconic setting. It's like dining in history. Since 1913, this spot's been serving seafood to commuters and travelers, making it a true NYC legend. For soul food done right, we're at Charles Pan Fried Chicken in Harlem, where the crispy golden fried chicken is cooked in cast iron skillets for maximum flavor. You can pair it with sides like collard greens, soak in the welcoming vibe, or take some to go. This spot's only been around since 2022, but it's already a Harlem favorite. The epic moment, that first crunchy bite of juicy chicken, it's southern comfort in every bite. Founded by Charles Gabriel, this place brings Harlem's culinary heart to life, and the lines prove it. Over on the Upper East Side, Madonia Bakery is a hidden gem for Italian pastries, especially their cannoli, filled to order with creamy, not-too-sweet ricotta. You can grab a box of treats, sip espresso, or chat with the family who's been running this spot for generations. They've been perfecting this recipe for over a century. Talk about tradition. The epic experience is biting into that crisp shell and creamy filling, freshly made just for you. Since 1937, this Sicilian family-run bakery has been a sweet escape in NYC, keeping old-world flavors alive. For a splurge, Le Bernardin in Midtown is your spot for a 3 Michelin-star seafood tasting menu. Think dishes like caviar-topped scallops for $350. You can indulge in the chef's menu, sip fine wines, or enjoy the impeccable service in this elegant French haven. Chef Eric Ripers held those stars since 2005. Pretty impressive. The epic experience is savoring each course, where every bite feels like art. Opened in 1986 by Gilbert and Maggie Lecoz, Le Bernardin's seafood mastery has made it a global dining icon. Gramercy Tavern in Flatiron serves a $175 5-course tasting menu with seasonal American dishes, or you can go casual at their lively bar. It's all about fresh ingredients, warm vibes, and dishes like roasted duck or summer veggies that scream farm to table. They've snagged multiple James Beard Awards, including Outstanding Restaurant. The epic moment is tasting a perfectly crafted dish that changes with the season. It's like a love letter to food. Since Danny Meyer opened it in 1994, Gramercy Tavern's been setting the bar for approachable fine dining. In Soho, Balthazar is your go-to French brasserie for classics like escargot, steak frites, and onion soup gratini, served in a stunning Art Deco setting. You can sip wine at the zinc bar, people watch, or soak in the Parisian vibes that make this spot a local fave. Designed to mimic a Paris brasserie, it's like stepping into France. The epic experience is digging into that cheesy onion soup. It's pure comfort. Opened by Keith McNally in 1997, Balthazar's a celebrity hotspot, so keep an eye out for A-listers. Head to Momofuku Noodle Bar in the East Village for David Chang's game-changing ramen, packed with pork belly and spicy goodness. You can slurp noodles, try small plates like pork buns, or vibe in this casual, innovative spot. Momofuku basically started the US ramen craze. Mind-blowing, right? The epic moment is diving into a steaming bowl where every slurp is pure flavor. Since opening in 2004, Chang's turned this into a culinary empire, and it's still one of NYC's hottest spots. Across the river in Brooklyn, Peter Luger Steakhouse is a meat lover's paradise, serving dry-aged porterhouse steaks in a no-frills setting since 1887. You can savor the juicy steak for two, pair it with creamed spinach, and soak in the old-school vibe. Just bring cash. Reservations are tough to snag, adding to its legendary status. The epic experience is cutting into that perfectly cooked steak. It's a carnivore's dream come true. Over 130 years old, Peter Luger's still a Brooklyn icon, and its meat selection process is practically a secret art. And there you have it, New York City's top 20 must-eat foods and restaurants. From Katz's Pastrami to Le Bernardin's fine dining, this city's food scene is a love letter to flavor and culture. Whether you're grabbing a quick slice or splurging on a tasting menu, every bite's an adventure. So what's your must-try NYC dish? Drop it in the comments, hit that like button, and subscribe for more travel and food guides. Until next time, keep eating and exploring.